Well, the latest hurricanes and softwood lumber tariffs have had an impact on what it could cost you to build your home. And here to break it down for us is George Tierney from Gilchrist Homes. So George, let's talk about what kind of an increase we are seeing on materials.
So the material increases are a result of us really wanting to live in a global world, a global economy. So when there's challenges and disasters in other areas, it's going to impact us closer to home. So the softwood tariff started driving up prices and materials heading to the U.S. So we're looking at sheathing, so the sheets for the walls, floors, roofs of your house going up 40%. That's the highest number. Thankfully, it's not the highest level of material in your house.
Right.
So it's not going to push things up too high. The other things that are going up are lumber is going up 27%, the dimensional lumber that's going into your house. On top of that, we end up with the engineered materials, which are the I-beams, the LSL, the wood engineered I-beams, the LSLs, new building material going into houses going up 27%. Drywall, other materials are going up 10%, and it goes down from there. And of course, so much of the materials in the house are petroleum-based. You're going to see increases for siding and shingles as well. So the nice thing is those are the material costs in the house. It is going to drive the price up to a degree, not so the consumer isn't going to be able to consider a new home, but it's something you've got to be aware of and start thinking about if you're planning on building for next year.
Well, that's exactly it. You want to budget for these increases,
Exactly.
Right? And so now we know retailers, contractors, builders, obviously there's been some concern as we see the price of materials rising, and you're trying to mitigate those costs for the consumers, right? So what are some of the ways that Gilchrist Homes
we have a huge advantage in the fact that we're a modular builder. We're a factory-built home just south of Ottawa here, and our market is all across Ontario, and we have warehouse space. We're able to mitigate it by having, as soon as this happened, filled a warehouse with materials as much as we could prior to any really measurable price increase, which means if you're considering building, you want to get going this fall for a spring delivery of your home, we can lock down 2017 prices going forward up to the early middle of 2018. So we're glad that we're able to do that for our customers.
So you're finding people aren't necessarily shying away from a new build?
No, they're not, because consumers research far earlier in the process. They know what they want, they know where to get it, and they're coming to us well prepared, and consumers are starting to come to us 6-8 months ahead of when they want to build, which is the way you need to do it.
Okay, thank you very much for breaking those numbers down for us, George.
No
Very
problem.
helpful this morning.